Get
Why
the
would
out.
that?
For the last I'm telling you,
No,
you
poor.
You're poor. Go back to China.
Oh, wow.
So it's Mother's Day in Carlton, Texas, and you're just trying to drive home when you run into a silver Volvo driven by a punk who thinks the road belongs to him. After speeding through an apartment complex and missing a light, he gets his feelings hurt because a woman in another car dared to honk at him.
Oh no. He's just saying, he's in a Model 3 saying that I'm poor.
You're poor. Go back to China.
Oh wow.
Instead of just driving off like a normal person, this guy rolls down the window to scream that she's poor and needs to go back to China while his passenger just sits there laughing. It's a bold move for someone who later had to delete an Instagram bio bragging about how he makes salaries weekly and warning people not to compare themselves to him. Internet detectives didn't take long to track the plates and identify this guy, later identified as Hayden Andrews. Well, our Andrew here had Sunrun listed as his employers, and once the video started racking up views, the company had to choose between a racist road rager and their reputation. They chose the latter. Sunrun had released a statement calling the behavior inexcusable and confirmed he was no longer with the company. That's what we call efficient damage control. The Carlton police haven't filed any charges since verbal insults usually fall under protected speech in Texas, so the only real consequence here was his paycheck. The woman who filmed the spunk mentioned that hearing that language really upset the young ones in the back seat. She's right when she says we need to raise kind, loving people and hold others accountable when they act like Hayden Andrews. At the end of the day, it's on the parents to teach their kids basic dignity. If they don't, the real world will eventually provide a very public, very permanent lesson in accountability.
Get
Why
the
would
out.
that?
So it's April 2026 in Columbus, Ohio, and a delivery driver is just trying to finish up a return. Kimberly Moss was working for Uber Eats when a bouquet order got canceled. Now, there's a specific policy between Uber and this flower shop. If the customer isn't home to sign for the product, the driver can't just leave it at the door. They have to bring it back to the shop. Since the customer wasn't there, Kimberly did exactly what she was supposed to do and headed back to Valentine's Florals on Eakin Road. She walked in to drop the flowers off, which should have been no big deal. But the owner of the shop was clearly having a different kind of day. What happened next is a masterclass in how to destroy a local business in under 60 seconds.
I don't care.
What do you mean?
You screwed it up. It clearly
didn't
said to leave
screw
it.
up.
Get out.
Uber came on and
Get
said,
out.
don't leave.
Why don't you understand?
Give
Get
a
out.
signature.
Get out. I'm
Are
done with you
that
people.
Rude?
Goodbye.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you
though.
did. It clearly said to leave it. Did you not read that part?
It does say that.
Then you screwed
Then
up.
it said,
I don't
get
care.
a signature.
No, out.
That's what came.
Have
the
a good
next
day.
prompt says,
Have a good day.
get a signature.
I'm done with you. Have
It
a good
says,
day.
get a signature.
Ma'am, I'm asking you to leave before I call the police
Call
and have you
them.
put out.
I didn't do anything
Get
wrong.
out.
I didn't
You're
do anything
trespassing.
wrong.
Get out.
Well, how would I be doing that?
Because I've asked you to leave and you won't.
But you shouldn't
Get
have,
out.
Because I wanted to
I don't care what you have to
explain
say.
you
Get out.
that the next
Oh,
day
you mother. Get out. You're on my last goddamn nerve. Get the
that
out.
rude. You are that rude.
Get the out.
Sad. You are very sad.
Go to hell.
You're a representative of this.
I
That's
sure am.
sad.
Don't worry about me.
You shouldn't.
Get out.
I
Take
don't-
your ass out of my store. You're a disgrace.
No, you are.
You can kiss my. Get
Why
the
would I do
out.
that?
For the last. I'm telling you, get the out.
Mother's a.
Your mother's a.
No,
You
your,
nigger.
your
Get the-
mother.
You better get the out
Your
of here.
mother. And I'm going to get the police, baby.
Go
I'll be
get 'em.
right back.
Get
I'll
the out of my shop.
I will. I've got a video.
Good.
I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll be back. You nasty person. Your mother. Your mother. Your mother. Your mother.
Look out. That's why you're delivering for Uber, bitch. Get out. Don't come in here talking to me like that. She don't come in here talking to me like that.
I never said a
Leave.
word to you.
I'm calling
I
the
never
police.
said a word to you. Please do. I got it on video. I videoed.
The immediate hostility from this guy, later identified as Raymond Ray Valentine, is actually impressive in a dark sort of way. He didn't just tell her to leave, he went straight for the racial and misogynistic slurs. It's the kind of behavior that makes you wonder how he's managed to run a customer service-based business for this long without a total meltdown. While the video doesn't show the call, Ray eventually contacted the police and made the claim that Kimberly's son had a weapon on him. That's a massive escalation that could have easily turned a verbal dispute into a fatal encounter with law enforcement. Once the video went viral, Valentine's Florals was hit with a tidal wave of backlash so heavy that Yelp had to step in with a public attention alert to stop the flood of one-star reviews. The shop's rating tanked to 1.5 stars practically overnight. Ray had to disconnect his phone and pull his social media accounts because the hundreds of daily calls weren't exactly people looking to order roses for their anniversaries. The damage control started soon after. Ray took to Facebook to post a written apology where he claimed he isn't racist and that the whole thing was just a bad choice of words. He wrote, "I need to address the issue going around. Yes, there was a dispute at my shop today. I am truly sorry to anyone I had offended or hurt by the bad choice of words used. Kimberly, the Uber driver, I'm deeply sorry you were pulled into such misconduct on my behalf. I truly regret speaking to you in such a horrible manner. I am not a racist person, and that word is not a word I use. I'm not making excuses. There is a video of my bad choice in words, but this should not define me. I'm human and I make mistakes. Today is a prime example. Again, to any of my friends, family, or customers I have offended, I'm deeply sorry for my bad choice of words and hope to move past this horrible situation." The problem with the "I'm not racist" defense is that the internet keeps receipts. Like the Facebook post Ray made on March 29th, where he dropped a racial slur while talking about a TV show. So much for that. It turns out the N-word is very much a part of his everyday vocabulary, regardless of what he wrote in his apology. While Ray was busy trying to save his reputation, an unrelated business in Houston, also called Valentine Florist, ended up as collateral damage. Their phones were ringing off the hook with hate calls, and customers were canceling orders because people on the internet aren't always great at checking area codes before they grab their pitchforks. The Houston shop had to go on a media tour just to clarify they weren't the ones berating delivery drivers in Ohio. As for the legal side of things, by June 2026, there were no reports of criminal charges being filed against Ray. Both parties have spoken to attorneys and the Columbus police, but for now, the consequences have stayed strictly professional and social. Ray's business is on life support, and the local community has made it clear they are taking their money elsewhere. Kimberly Moss has taken the high road, stating she doesn't wish him ill but wants him to be held accountable. Ray got exactly what he asked for when he told her to get out of his shop. He just didn't realize the rest of the city would follow her out the door.
I'm not racist. What happened yesterday came across as being racist, and I deeply apologize, and I wish I could make it up to her.
It's my mom, you know. My mom's the sweetest woman I've ever met. I feel like she should just be exposed, you know. Shut his business down, share it, let the world see how much of a monster he is.